Are there any questions or comments as we are waiting for others to join?
Hey, Jay, this is Kamal.
Yes,
This is my
Kamal.
first session. So anything that you would like to share? This is the first time I'm joining. I'm trying out yoga. So
Very nice. Glad to have you, Kamal. Thank you for joining and really glad to see you here. Few things to note for if you're joining for the first time. The approach in these sessions are more, I would say, meditative approach, where the only expectation is that you practice diligently as best as you could today, with your full attention being on your own practice. That is the only expectation. Let me repeat. You pay attention to your own body sensations, breath, emotional state, feelings, while you are as diligently following the instructions as you can today. That
sure.
is all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Thanks.
If you're seeing others on the video, you can use it as a reference when my instructions are not clear. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter what they are doing or not doing.
Sure.
I don't see anybody on the video yet. Would appreciate if few of you can come on video, especially if you've been practicing for a while. We can begin again. Any comfortable seated posture. Eyes softly closed. Spine erect. Comfortably so. Elbows by the sides of your body, comfortably bent. Back of your hands on your thighs. Palms facing up. Shoulders relaxed. 3 deep breaths. After taking 3 deep breaths, allow the breaths to come and go. Naturally so. No need to control. Resting your awareness on your chest area. Allow the breaths to come and go. It is a miracle that we are alive and aware. We are among the most fortunate life forms. Among the most fortunate life forms. We're particularly fortunate to be here for Hatha Yoga practice. And with that gratitude in your heart, observe each breath around your chest. Sensations of expansion and relaxation, like waves. Palms to the heart center. Namaskar Mudra. May this practice be for the benefit of all beings around us. Chin to the chest. Open your eyes. Inhaling, taking the arms by the side, palms going up, pressing the palms up, looking up. Exhaling, bringing the palms down to the chest, looking down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One last round. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release. Would it be possible for few of you to come on video, so those who are not able to understand my instructions can have a reference, a video reference? That would be really helpful.
Yeah, I would require a minute.
Sure, no problem. We'll continue. You can join our video. Thank you, Aruna.
Yeah, yeah.
Others come to a cat posture, hands and knees. Your shoulders are right over your wrists. Your knees are right underneath your hip joints. Toes are pointing to the back. Inhaling, look up and allow the spine to go down with your abdomen completely relaxed. Next exhalation, chin to the chest, spine up, abdomen fully engaged. 4 more rounds. Inhaling, looking up with abdomen fully relaxed. Exhaling, spine up, look down, abdomen fully engaged. Total 5 rounds. It's not the speed with which you do, it is with the awareness of each of the sensations as you look up and look down. After completing 5 rounds, come to neutral cat posture. Neutral posture, spine more or less in its normal form, horizontal. Your soft gaze is between the fingertips, no neck action. Even weight between your palms and the knees. That is neutral posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Right arm to the front. Stretch the right arm to the front. Left leg to the back. And switch. Put the palm down, knee down, and switch to the other side. Switch. 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 Thank you, Deepak. And neutral posture. Come to neutral posture, shoulders right over the wrists. Take a deep breath, exhale. Right arm to the front, left leg to the back. Now raise the arm higher, leg higher, and look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Switch to the other side. Left arm to the front, right leg to the back, leg higher, arm higher, look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Aruna, your camera is off. Okay, now we can see. Thank you. Thanks for joining our video. Take a deep breath, exhale. Tuck your toes in. Lifting the knees off the mat by 2 inches. Abdomen fully engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Vajrasana. Stretch the toes toward the back. Big toes touching each other. Bring the knees together in the front. And separate the heels apart from each other and sitting between the heels. Spine as comfortably erect. If this is not really comfortable, simply sit in cross-legged Sukhasana. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Tuck your toes in, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take your seat bones toward the ceiling, head down. You can be on the toes, knees can be slightly bent, but take your seat bones without moving your palms Seat bones away from your palms as far toward the ceiling as you can. And gentle squeeze of the shoulder blades on your back. Head completely relaxed. Head is hanging loose. 5 deep breaths. 5. 3, 2, 1. Slowly walk your palms toward your feet. Walk your palms slowly toward your feet. And once you reach the balance, hands on the waist, inhaling, come up. Release the arms, stand relaxed. Even as you are standing relaxed, your attention continues to be in your own body sensations. The way it feels to be on your feet. The quality of your breath. The mood changes from the beginning of the session. Everything is flowing, and the practice is to pay attention to the flow of experience. Take another deep breath, exhale. Since Kamal has joined us today, what we will do is we will practice the first round of Surya Namaskara together. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Standing tall like a mountain. Feet close together. Your knees, hips, shoulders aligned. Your head is up right on top of the spine. Chin parallel to the ground, soft gaze directly ahead, shoulders relaxed. Palms facing the sides of your thighs. Feel the weight on your feet. Standing tall like a mountain, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra, palms to the heart center. Samastiti. Inhaling, taking the arms all the way up and toward the back. Move your hips forward, look up. Hasta Uttana, back bend. Next exhalation, taking your arms all the way to the front and down. Bend from the hips down. Uttanasana, head down. Next inhalation, take your right foot back, long step back. Ashvasanchalana, horse posture. Look up. Take the left foot back, plank. Then gently take your knees down, chest down, chin down. Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhaling, scooping forward and lift the chin and chest up. Look up. Your toes are pointing toward the back wall, big toes touching each other. Next exhalation, chin to the chest, tuck your toes in, take your seat bones up, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Next inhalation, right foot forward, right foot closer to the right palm, looking up, Ashvasanchalana, horse posture. Next exhalation, left foot forward, bring the left foot closer to the right foot, head down. Attitude of surrender in Uttanasana. Next inhalation, press the palms together, take the arms all the way up and toward the back, look up. Moving your hips forward so there is not too much of a pressure on your lower back. Next exhalation, Namaskara Mantra, Samastiti. Take a deep breath, exhale. This is half a round of Surya Namaskar. You might have practiced different variations, but this is the variation that we practice in these sessions. Next inhalation, back bend. Next exhalation, forward bend. Next inhalation, left foot back, long step back, look up. Right foot back. Next exhalation, gently placing the knees down, chest down, chin down. Next inhalation, chin up, head up, chest up, toes pointing to the back. Next exhalation, downward facing dog, tuck your toes in. Take the seat bones up, chest going toward the knees, head completely relaxed. Next inhalation, left foot forward. Place the left foot closer to the left palm, looking up. Ashvasanchalana. Next exhalation, right foot forward, full forward bend, head completely relaxed, knees can be slightly bent, attitude of surrender. Next inhalation, back bend. Next exhalation, Namaskar Mudra. Release the arms. That is one round of Surya Namaskar. Stand relaxed. Any questions for any of you who have not practiced this variation of Surya Namaskara? Any questions, please ask. Better to ask than to assume. If there are no more questions, take 2 more deep breaths. Front of the mat, Hadasana. Namaskar Mudra. 2 more rounds of Surya Namaskara with diligence and attention. Begin. 2 more rounds. If the mind wanders away from the practice, bringing attention back to the practice. Body sensations, breath, feelings and emotions, thoughts. The flow of experience as you diligently practice. Only as best as you could. Nothing less, nothing more either needed. After completing total of 3 rounds, separate your feet comfortably. Stand relaxed. Even as you stand relaxed, the practice of paying attention to the flow of experience continues. Paying attention to what is right now. No need to try to hang on to something that you feel as pleasant. Not trying to avoid or run away from what you might feel as unpleasant. Neither of these is absolute, and neither is permanent. Deep breaths. Today, let us approach few lateral bending postures. Last session, we did a few forward bending postures. Today, we'll approach few lateral bends. Feet hip width apart. Toes pointing directly forward. Hands on your hips. On your hips or waists in the sides. Your elbows are pointing toward the walls, toward the side walls. You can have your thumb behind, other fingers to the front. Right arm up toward the ceiling. Right palm facing the left wall. Now stretch up. Your right middle finger is trying to reach the ceiling. Now slowly bending toward the left wall. Keep the right arm and the right ear near each other. And then finally, allow the left ear to fall down to the left shoulder. Gently, with your left hand, you're gently moving your right hip toward the right wall to bring balance on your feet. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten up. Exhaling, right hand coming back to the right hip. Take a deep breath, exhale. Simple postures, but you might find a lot of things changing, or these postures triggering emotional changes, energetic changes. Left arm up toward the ceiling. Left palm facing the right wall. Left arm near the left ear. Next exhalation, bending toward the right wall. Your left hip is gently moving toward the left wall. Left arm is near the left ear, and finally allow the head, your right ear, to fall down to the right shoulder, stretching the left side of the neck. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten. Exhaling, release the left arm, release both arms, stand relaxed. These lateral bending postures with the neck also being bending can trigger changes energetically, emotionally. And with our lifestyle in front of the laptops, these can be antidotes. Take a deep breath, exhale. Ardhakatti chakra, what we did was a preparation for Ardhakatti chakra. Another variation where this will allow you to go even a bit deeper. Tadasana. You can start with the feet separated so your balance standing comfortably. Your feet hip width apart, toes pointing directly forward. Arms hanging by the sides, palms facing your thighs. Right arm up toward the ceiling. Reach up. Exhaling, bending toward the left. Your left palm is sliding down the left leg. Down toward the left foot. Your right arm is behind your right ear. Now turn your head and look up at the ceiling. In front of your right arm. You're turning up, turning your head up. You're looking at the ceiling in front of your right arm. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten up. Exhaling, release the right arm. Take a deep breath, exhale. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Inhaling. Left palm facing the right wall. Reach up. Exhaling, bending toward the right wall, right palm, right fingers sliding down the right leg. And finally, bring even weight distribution on your feet by you might have to move your left hip a bit toward the left wall. And finally, turn your head and look at the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, release arm, relax. Ardhakatti chakra. Now that is a good preparation for Trikonasana practice. Take a deep breath, exhale. Feet close together. Hands on the waist. Walk your left foot back by 2 feet, 2.5 feet. Long step back, left foot back. Now turn your body and face the left wall. Move your back foot even further, so at least 2.5 feet. Inline stance. Bring both your feet in line. The line from your right big toe and heel is going through the inner arch of the back foot. Move your back foot further back if you need to bring even weight. You can use your edge of the mat as a reference. Look at the edge of the mat and see how your feet are aligned to the edge of the mat. Once you have done that, now you're entirely squarely facing the left wall, your hips, shoulders, soft gaze. Stretch your right arm to where the right toes are pointing to. Lean toward where the right toes are pointing to. Look at your left shoulder. Without allowing the left shoulder from falling forward, bend toward the right. Right arm hanging behind the right leg. Allow the right arm to hang behind the right leg. Your left arm, left shoulder and right shoulder are vertically aligned. Dipankar, you don't have to reach the floor. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Make sure that your shoulders are on the same plane without the left shoulder going front. Yes. You're not resting your right palm on the shin or knee. Allow the right arm to hang behind the right leg. Yes. Now left arm up toward the ceiling. Left fingertips reaching for the ceiling, right fingertips reaching for the ground behind the right leg. Turn your head and gaze at your left thumb. Trikonasana practice. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slightly bend the right knee, hands on the waist, inhaling straighten. Take a deep breath, exhale. Rotate your right foot in and left foot out. Now, once again, you're squarely facing your original left wall. Now it may be feeling like a right wall. So Aruna and Dipankar, you can face the camera, hands on the waist. Left toes are pointing toward the back. Right toes are slightly pointing inward, 45 degrees. Inline stance. Very good. Now left arm pointing to where the left toes are pointing to. Lean toward where the left toes are pointing to. Now gaze at your right shoulder. Without the right shoulder falling forward, bending further down. Left arm hanging behind the left leg. Right arm up toward the ceiling. Right fingers reaching for the ceiling, left fingers reaching for the ground. Turn your head and gaze at your right thumb. 5 deep breaths in Trikonasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slightly bend your left knee, hands on the waist, inhaling, come up. Bring your feet comfortably closer. Release the arms, stand relaxed. Trikonasana practice. That is a good preparation again for Parsvakonasana. We will practice Parsvakonasana, an easier version, and then approach the full version. Take a deep breath, exhale. Two more deep breaths. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Feet close together. Standing tall like a mountain. Namaskara Mudra, Samasthiti. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. Inhaling, left foot back, long step back. Place the back foot flat on the mat. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up and face the left wall. For you facing the camera. Inline stance. But broader stance, inline stance. Like Trikonasana, your feet are separated. But here, maybe 3.5 feet wider stance. Now you're facing your hips and shoulders and soft gaze all facing your left wall. Start bending your right knee and send the right knee to where the right toes are pointing to. It might be that your toes or right knee is coming inside your right big toe. Consciously make your right knee to come on top of the right ankle. You will feel the posture on your inner thighs also. Now, place your right forearm across your right thigh. Across your right thigh. Across. Not in front, like across as in like this. Yes. Yes, good. Now, your left shoulder and right shoulder are still on the same vertical plane. Your left shoulder is not falling forward. Now left arm up and over. Left fingers reaching for where the right toes are pointing to. Yes. Your fingers are trying to get away from your right foot. Sorry, left foot. Left fingers are trying to get away from your left foot. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist, inhaling, straighten. Keep your feet exactly where they are. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now we are going to go a bit deeper in Parsvakonasana if you are comfortable to go deeper. Otherwise, simply repeat what we just did. Take another deep breath. Bend your knee, right knee, and send the right knee to be right on top of the right ankle. Right knee is traveling toward where the right toes are pointing. Now stretch the right arm toward where the right toes are pointing to, like we did in Trikonasana. Right arm. Lean toward where the right toes are pointing to. Yes. And then place the right fingers outside the right foot on the ground if you can. Outside the right foot if you can. Now bring the left shoulder up. Open the left shoulder so the left and right shoulders are in the same plane. And then finally, left arm up and over. Left fingers are reaching to where the right toes are pointing to. Yes. Now, if you can, gaze at your left fingertips. Parsvakonasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come on. Right foot in, left foot out. Take a deep breath, exhale. Inline stance. Now send your left knee to be right on top of the left ankle. Your left knee is traveling directly toward where the left toes are pointing to. Place the left forearm across the left thigh. Now bring your right shoulder up. So the left shoulder and right shoulder are on the same plane, and then right arm up and over. Now right fingers are trying to reach where the left toes are pointing to. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist, straighten. Take a deep breath. Exhale. 2 more deep breaths. Now we are going to go deeper if you are comfortable. Otherwise, simply repeat with your forearm across. Bend your left knee and bring the left knee on top of the left ankle. Left arm stretched toward where the left toes are pointing to. Lean toward where the left toes. And take the left fingertips outside of the left foot. Now bring the right shoulder up toward the ceiling. Finally, right arm up and over. And gaze at your right fingertips. Parsvakonasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, straighten up. Bring your feet comfortably closer. Release your arms. Stand relaxed. Even as you stand relaxed, continuing to pay attention to the flow of experience, body sensations, feelings and emotions, thoughts, quality of breath. Take a deep breath, exhale. Let's approach one more lateral bending posture. It's called Parigasana. Come to standing on your knees. Standing on your knees, knees hip width apart. Aruna, you can face the camera. Yeah, face the camera, standing on the knees. Tuck your toes in and stand on the knees. Hands on the waist. Deepankar, standing on the knees. Like we used to get punishments. Long time back. This is not punishment, this is a journey of discovery. Now, stretch your right leg and place the right foot away toward the right wall. Right foot flat on the mat. Right toes are pointing to the front. Stretch, move your right foot away as much toward the right wall. Knee straight if you can. If you can make it knee straight. Slide your right foot away toward the right wall as much as you can. Yes. If you can make your right toes point forward, do that. Otherwise, simply place your right foot flat, knee straight. Good. Left arm up toward the ceiling. Left palm facing the right wall. Yes. Place the right palm on the right leg. Slowly sliding your right palm down the right leg, bend toward the left. Parigasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the base, straighten up, bring the right knee down. 3 deep breaths. Similarly, let us do it on the other side. Stretch your left leg, left foot going toward the left wall, left foot flat on the mat, right arm up. Place the left palm on the left leg and slide your left fingers down the left leg and bending toward your left wall. 5. Deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Straighten up, left knee down. Vajrasana. Bring your big toes together, knees together, separate your heels and sitting between the heels. Spine as comfortably straight as you can. 3 deep breaths. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Side to side. Roll to the sides. Then settle back down and surrender in Shavasana. Make any final movements you feel necessary to make before you can surrender in Shavasana. Legs comfortably separated. Arms a bit away from the body. Allowing your armpits to breathe. Palms facing preferably up. If that is comfortable for you, relaxing the shoulders. Move your head side to side to find a nice spot for the back of your head to rest. Eyes softly closed. The jaws relaxed. Is your forehead relaxed? Are your eyeballs relaxed? Eyelids softly closing. A serene attitude. You can smile. Smile. Smiling is allowed. Life is good. This moment, life is complete. Surrender your body, resting your awareness around your abdomen. And watch the magical flow of experiences. Relax. What we take as ordinary is extraordinary. Relax. Surrender. Relax. Relax. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently move your fingers and toes, bringing your legs together, stretching your arms overhead, interlacing fingers, stretch from the fingers to toes. Release the fingers, bending your elbows, bending your knees, roll onto your right side. Use your right arm as a pillow, rest. When you're ready to sit up facing forward, eyes closed. Any meditative posture. Taking your hands back, catch the left wrist with the right hand. Inhaling, growing taller. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, come on. Rubbing your palms vigorously, generating heat. Massaging your closed eyes and blinking your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Have a good evening. Thank you, Deepankar. Thank you, Aruna, for coming on video. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Have a good evening.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. Thank you.